Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft on the SurvivalCraft server. And as some of you may be aware, last week we streamed quite a bit of SurvivalCraft, a couple hours worth, and you would have noticed that we had a new guest here on the server. That individual is Riskingit. You can find her channel down below. She is one of the other creative misfits. And while she's relatively new to Minecraft, I thought, well, you know what? Let's introduce her to Minecraft the fun way. She's been doing Minecraft in mostly creative, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to invite most of the misfits over here. Actually, I invited all the misfits over here if they want to join. Wink, 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 nod, wink. Anyways, yeah. I've invited most of them over, and she's come over already. And while she's not a veteran to the game at all, she's relatively new. I thought this would be a great way to teach her. I mean, after all, what's a great way but, to throw her straight into the hardest freaking mode possible other than, well, with the exception of hardcore. But we're not doing hardcore here. No. No hardcore. Maybe someday we'll do a little bit of a hardcore series, but that won't be on this server per se. It might be in between a season or something. But we're not going to talk about doing another season for a long time. I'm off on tangents. I did a tangent thing. Anyways, you guys will notice that I have a lot of stone bricks in my inventory. Like, filling my inventory. No, we're not going to work on the arena. We're done with that for now. I'm still working on the command blocks, but it's actually done for the most part with minor details I need to finish. Really need to finish those minor details, but I don't want to right now. Anyways, Riskingit decided to make her base something like 5,000 or 6,000 blocks away from here. Away from the community area. That's great and all, but she's figured out she needs a faster way here. And the fastest way is teleporting, but we're not going to do that. Unless I do some sort of, like, wicked stuff that, like command block stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. That might be if we really get desperate for her to get over here fast. Because this is a long thing that I just got done doing. I've made a path. I've got her connected to the community area here in the nether. The community, nether, like, hub. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, this is a little bit of a hub, I guess. Not a great hub by any measure, but, it definitely does what it needs to do. You get to people's places where you need to go, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, I figured, you know what? Let's bring her out right here. Right out here is the best spot to bring her out to. So, let's go ahead and stare this off. Makes this a little easier. Now, I have no idea if I have enough stone to do this whole thing because this thing is huge. Like, freaking long. I've already done a little bit of stone, but it is just an absolutely huge project, to be honest. So, risking it, I'm going to do as much as I can. I really will. But, there might be some areas where you don't have any stone yet. I will get it all stoned off eventually so that you're protected. And, for the most part, even areas like this are, at least relatively speaking, safe. Given, if you're hit by a ghast, the stone's not going to give away. You're just going to fall to your untimely death. Sorry. Just, It's the risk of ghast in the nether, Just kind of a thing. They like to shoot your face. The other reason why I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on doing this is in part due to the fact that I've actually gotten something of a cold, it seems. Add to it, last night we were hit with a major thunderstorm My area is currently under like a lot of flood warnings, things like that. As a matter of fact, there is an area up above me that was just declared a disaster area, as it is almost entirely underwater. Or not entirely underwater, but it's under a good bit of it's flooded. I didn't want to do that. Rip those bricks. Now, as far as this goes, my intention is to eventually have, like, railings to make it a little bit safer for her. But, for the time being, I think this should be wide enough that it should do the trick. Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. Give me a second. I need to stop and get a drink. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, my throat is actually really, really, like, sore right about now. Sinuses and all that crap. It's not fun. I get sick a lot this time of year. I don't know why. I'm just one of those people that's susceptible to it, I guess. You know, there's one thing I really should probably have with me down here is some flame or fire potions. Whatever the hell those potions are that keep you from, burning up. Obviously I don't, but I should. I'm an idiot, I guess. I don't know. I know Luigi's in the chat. I'm gonna switch over to that. Gonna say hi. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. I might just make this into a bit of a montage if that chat goes nowhere. But yeah. Okay, so you lot just missed quite a bit. Yeah. I forgot that my current recording software, if I tab out, will literally stop, like, recording. And I tabbed out to go talk with Luigi, but Luigi's currently, like, not listening to his, listening to TeamSpeak or something, because he's got music blasting in the background. And, yeah, gonna just kind of ignore that happened, I guess, because I've been working on this. Yeah. Just gonna pretend like I haven't, yeah. Words, David. Do you even words? I don't words anymore. I am going to blatantly ignore that quartz, by the way. I don't really need it at the moment. I should grab it, but I'm not going to, just because I want to piss off Luigi. Or not Luigi, but Bacon. I'm pretty sure Bacon would be screaming at me right about now to pick up the freaking quartz, because he would use it for building redstone contraptions and things. And I just can't be asked, I just can't be bothered enough to pick it up. Also, I'm running on limited space here, so, it's kind of a thing. I hate this congestion thing, though, I've got going on. It sucks. Okay, that's one section down, and a whole lot more to go. Yay! Like, seriously, this path is huge, guys. Like, you have no idea. It is 5,000 overworld blocks worth of pathing. She really put me out to a task, I guess. I can't complain. Oh, bollocks. I don't have enough steps to do this, do I? Oh, maybe? Yes! Awesome. Now, I've got a few bridges that unfortunately I'm gonna have to just be really extra careful on doing. Just because they're bridges. They span lots and lots of lava. And I forgot to freaking bring any fire resistance potions. That's something I really should learn to bring with me from now on. I don't know why I don't. I should have learned my lesson ages ago on that. I just never do learn my lesson. I've lost plenty of stuff to lava. And I still just can't be bothered to bring fire resist potions. I must be some kind of glutton for punishment. I don't know. Couldn't care, I guess. So these straightaway portions are relatively well straight. I'm just gonna keep them too wide, and then I'm gonna do like railings across them like I normally would through most of my, nether builds. I've got that one that, we used originally to go up to the nether fortress. This is gonna be a similar style. I just probably not gonna do it right away, because that requires half slabs to do, and until I get done actually finishing the full path, I don't think I'm going to bother with safety precautions, so to speak. So risking it, just be careful. Watch your step, so to speak. Because, yeah, I don't want you to die. Okay, and so we come to what I consider to be kind of the fancier little section. We're gonna have some issues with this bridge, I think. At least with making it safe. Because you're gonna go from this nice straight stretch to that sudden curvature. And trying to put, like, railings up on those curved areas is a pain in the rear end, to say the very least. Unfortunately, there's not much that can be done about it. It's just one of those things where I'm just going to have to kind of wing it. This is going to be kind of a building experience for me, as I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about handling this. Yeah. I really, really kind of wish that Shift had a toggle mode to it. Because my pinky starts to get a little tired doing this. To be honest. And it sucks. Really wonder what Luigi's up to that he's got music blasting in the background. Luigi, you're gonna have to comment down below what you're up to, man. Like, you got my curiosity up. Because you're obviously active. You're just not hearing me in TeamSpeak, apparently. So, you know, what you doing, buddy? Got myself and a few other people curious, you know. He's probably actually doing a montage for his channel. He's probably working on either the project that he teased for Bacon and I, something to do with sheep, or he's working on a montage for his actual castle build. In which case, can't wait to see it, bud. I'm sure it's gonna be cool. Let's do this a little bit wider than that, eh? Yeah. So let's do that and that. Yeah, that works. I know I'm using up what seems like a ridiculous amount of stone, but I've got more where it came from. You know, there was that whole mining episode. You know, I got quite a bit of smooth stone from that. Plus, I can do that again if I need to. You know, I can go, you know, mining again at any point in time if I need to. So that's not that big a deal to run out of the stone for me, at least. That seems like it'll be fairly safe. Let's extend this out just a little ways. There we go. I mean, it's not overly pretty or anything, but definitely functional. Definitely will keep her relatively safe. Sort of. Maybe. It's not going to be the safest platform in the world, but hey, you know, she can probably run across this with relative ease and not worry too much about falling off. It's getting over to this that you run that risk a little bit more, but again, I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. Yeah, those two wides aren't too bad. It's mostly the ghast you have to worry about, or if you happen to stop in the middle of one of those. And again, with no railings on them right now, you just have to worry about if like a mob comes by and bumps you, as the mobs can now bump you and knock you off those things. And here we're actually, you know, getting closer to where things are. I actually had, like I said, I had already worked on some of this, and I did it using, like, I brought some stone with me and did this, but you know, I actually ran out of stone doing it. Or I should say I started to run out of stone, and what I did was I decided, you know, I'm gonna, instead of running the whole thing with stone immediately, I'm gonna actually go ahead and like just do part of it, like just kind of half-ass it, so to speak, till I can get out here and actually do a proper pathway. And then, boom, we're right here. And I actually gotta say, I like your building. Riskingit, I actually really like what you got going on over here. It's interesting little tree house. Let's go on through. Let's take a look. Bam! Portal brings you out right in front of your house. See? Hey, if you want any help with the treehouse design, go back and watch my first season. We had a pretty epic treehouse design on that. And that actually spanned, I believe, several different trees. We actually built that across like 2 or 3 different trees in a jungle biome. You know, was a relatively interesting build. I will say this is a interesting way of getting into your house, but I have a feeling she's not even remotely done yet. Got quite a bit of clay. Not sure what you're working on, but I can't wait to see what you got going. Like I said, she's relatively new to Minecraft, so yeah, I can't wait to see what some of the builds are she works on and what she accomplishes in that time. And actually, wait a minute. Oh, crap. I should actually make some half slabs and maybe try to do the railings on camera. And I'm pretty sure she has a... blast it. There we go. Pretty sure she has a crafting table up here. Bingo. Okay. I'm not sure why I'm doing it this way. I ought to just, like, do 3 across, like a normal person would. But for some reason, I'm an idiot, and... yeah, I'm a complete idiot. Hey, Riskingit, you want some nether rack, huh? No, I don't think you do. I'm gonna attempt to throw it off the side of your house here. And it should despawn in the water eventually. Also, you can make nether bricks out of it, but I can't be arsed to keep it. Besides, I need the room for half slabs. So, you know, I can finish your pathway here. There we go. That should be plenty of what I need, actually. Yeah, that ought to do the trick. If that doesn't... well, first off, I'll be a little surprised. Second... actually, I probably wouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't be too surprised if that doesn't work. Risking it, I don't recommend doing that unless you have some feather falling boots. That's the only reason I didn't take that much damage. Feather falling, it's great. Okay, so like right here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna slab this off. It's not real dangerous right here, but you know, it's dangerous enough. Damn blocks. Don't always place where I want them to place. There we go. Also, if there's any kind of theme you want to go with Risking It, let me know. You know, I might be able to supply some of the bricks or anything. Like, if you want to, you know, like, open up some holes in the walls for lighting, like, do kind of a fire effect behind them. Kind of like what I've got going on in the arena, in the tunnel areas. Let me know. I can probably help you out with some of that. I'm just not gonna do it now, as I just don't really feel like it. Nothing personal. I don't feel like doing it right now. It'd probably look kind of cool, to be honest. You know, I would do that probably with all of the areas that are tunneled out, so that you have extra lighting. But, you know, again, just don't feel like doing it right now. Okay, let's see. Can I do this? No, I can't. So, what we'll do, boom, boom, and boom. Haha. There we go. And just makes things a little bit safer. Plus, I think it kind of adds to some of the look of the area, you know. You got these nice little things to protect you, so to speak. Yeah, I think some of these areas right here, just every few blocks, break one out and put a fire in it or something to kind of light your way. Now, here's where the fun starts. I'm really not sure how to go about doing this lighting, or this railing. Actually, yes, I do. I've got plenty of disposable blocks. I can probably do one of these jobs right here. Maybe not. It's not quite what I wanted to do, but okay, that works all the same. Yeah, that kind of works, actually. Yeah, it's just these half, you know, these angled blocks that are gonna be a pain in the ass, I think. Where are they? I have an idea. If we block off this area here, this section of blocks, we can use the sides of the netherrack, potentially at least, to place down. Correct. Let's see. Does this work the way I'm thinking it'll work? Maybe. We'll find out here in just a minute, I think. When I go to clear this off. Okay. Now. Bam, bam. Yeah. That works actually really well. I like it. It works very well, actually. Okay, so let's do it here. Make sure poor Riskingit doesn't fall off to her death. Yep. Okay, and bam, 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 bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, I do like that, actually. I like that a lot. Now, in theory at least, even if a gas shoots you, you should be relatively protected from that. Now, that's not promising anything, but hey, you know, no promises are ever given here. Well, I'll be honest, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap things up there for now. Maybe make this a little shorter. Um, like I said, I'm kind of a little worse for the weather. Worse for the wear, so to speak. And I should probably be heading to bed here shortly. So I'm gonna wrap things up there. Say thanks for watching. I'll probably finish this up off screen really quickly. That way she's got a nice pathway. But otherwise, yeah, I think you guys get the general gist. It's a pretty decent little platform for her. I think we've made a nice little safe way for her to make it over to community without having to worry about it. Maybe in the near future, what I can do is potentially actually open this up so that it's tall enough for a horse and rider to come through. And she can maybe keep a horse tethered somewhere in the nether and ride it through to the community area. In the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Quartz.